Hello, and welcome back to another Plaky tutorial. My name is Julian, and today we'll be covering roles and permissions, which is a crucial part of defining how users interact with the platform and delegate levels of access to the right people in boards and projects. So let's not waste any time and dive right into it. Roles in Plaky determine what a user can and cannot do within the app. There are several predefined roles in Plaky, such as admin, member, and viewer. Admins are the main directors of what goes on in a board or project and have the full spectrum of permissions within one account. They have the authority to customize and configure spaces, change and adapt boards and tasks, manage permissions for others, and transfer specific ownership to other users or admins. To become an admin, you must be the creator of a board or space, or you can be added as an admin from another. Members are users that only have specific privileges, such as creating and editing boards, inviting others to boards, items, or private boards, creating and editing items and tasks, and adjusting their profile settings. To become a member, the current admin of a space has to send an invite to you. Viewers are only granted viewing access to a space. They have the ability to see what's going on, but do not have permission to engage further. Their primary focus is just to observe and will have to be bumped in status to change or add anything. When sending an invite, you have the ability to choose what roles to assign, either member or viewer. Invites are sent as emails and can be sent to both internal and external users. Go to the top right of the main menu and select Invite Members. There, you will be prompted to type in the email address of the user you would like to include. Delegating can be really intimidating and tough to do in general. But with Plaky, you have the ability to assign roles and how members interact with boards and board permissions. You can assign permissions based on members' specific roles and duties and design how they function in the board by creating customized roles. There are 3 levels to choose from. The Edit Everything option gives members the most access for editing. Members can modify both content and board structure, create, edit, and delete items, create custom fields, views, apply filters, sort, summarize rows, and even rename the board. The Edit Content option allows members to change content within the board, but aren't able to change the board structure, views, or settings. However, admins who aren't board owners and members can add, rename, move items to different groups or boards, drag and drop items, delete items, edit item attributes, and manage comments and files. The Write Updates Only option limits users to only adding comments and files. Admins and members can view all board content, but can only engage with their own comments and files. This is a useful option for facilitating collaborative discussions and sharing resources for projects and adding the core content of the board. Only the board owner can change board permissions and as users access defined by their user type, ownership status, and permissions set by the owner. To access and modify board permissions, go to the top menu of your board and select Board Permissions. There, you'll see all 3 options displayed for you to choose. In Plaky, ownership provides users with unique permissions, allowing them to carry out a diverse array of actions within the space, board, item, regardless of their assigned user type or role. There are 4 types of owners, each with their own unique set of permissions granted to them. The first is the space owner, who is responsible for creating and overseeing a space with full authority. That includes defining access permissions, tailoring space settings, regulating access to boards and items, and inviting and managing users. Space owners also have the ability to grant other users ownership of a particular space. The board owner creates and maintains control over a board as the official board owner, and ownership can be shifted to another member if need be. They have the ability to specify permissions, make changes to board structure, oversee content, add, edit, delete, configure, and modify content within the board, item group, or any other elements. Item owners are users that create items in boards or users that have been given ownership of an item by another owner. We also have item subscribers. They are users who are subscribed to a particular item. We also have space and board members, which are users that have access to all spaces in the main account, including the main space or other spaces as well. There are two types of board viewing types available in Plaky: public and private. Public board views are visible to everyone within the account, and all content can be engaged with depending on the role. Private board views have restricted access to only board owners and select members for keeping sensitive and confidential information private. To access this feature, go to the menu at the top right of the board and select Change Board Type. Much like board viewing types, spaces have two types of access: open and closed. Open spaces are open to anyone to join, where members of cross-functional teams or groups can work together and collaborate on different projects and share info. Members have full access to the main boards and private boards as well. Closed spaces are only for personal or private projects and given access to a chosen few. They are designed for having a dedicated space for sensitive and confidential projects and info if not available to the entire team. This provides a focused and personalized environment for individuals or teams that need it. Members can get access either by invite and can join public boards within the closed workspace. However, members who are subscribed to a board within a closed space will only be able to see what's happening in that particular board and nothing else. To access this feature, the space owner can go to the top right menu and select Change Space Type, and a lock icon will appear right next to the space title. And that's all there is to roles and permissions. Now, you can delegate with confidence. But before I let you go, let's go over a quick recap. Roles are given to users for specific duties such as admin, member, or viewer. Invites are sent out as emails, and the roles are determined when sending them. Board permissions are for assigning permissions based on members' specific roles, which there are 3 options: edit everything, edit content, and write updates only. Ownership is for delegating authority over specific parts of a project, such as space ownership, board ownership, item ownership, and general space and board membership. Set your boards to public or private depending on the need. And lastly, choosing between having an open space for maximum collaboration or a closed space if you have a personal or private project. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, you can visit our website at www.plaky.com or visit our YouTube channel. That's all for now, and we'll see you next time.